asking little ass kids their biggest regrets, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I'm asking people their biggest regrets, from those with zero responsibilities and life experience to some who have been alive for over a century. But first, what does a 1-year-old regret? What's your biggest regret?
That nigga don't know.
Oh, he's taking up the mic for this one. What's your biggest regret? I didn't mean to come off
That nigga don't know.
Do you wish you didn't pee on the floor?
I haven't went here in a liar. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, at school I did do a funny joke. There's chickens and I threw a rock at one.
You threw a rock at a chicken?
At school too.
Why you threw a rock at a chicken, little bro?
I'm 7 years old and my biggest regret is not listening to my mom.
Bro, you're indoctrinated to say that shit, little nigga. You don't believe that? You only say that because you're right there. I already know.
Yeah, okay. You gotta have something.
No
regrets.
Nice.
Probably existing. I don't want to be here.
Ages 1 to 10 were...
Just do it.
Nice.
Probably existing. I don't want to be here.
Ages 1 to 10 were actually kind of...
Yo, it's too dark and depressing. Yo, you're a kid. What are you talking about? You don't want to be here. You just got here. Oh, nah.
But now the next ages are going to school and may learn and face more consequences to their actions.
One time I yelled at my mom and she didn't talk to me for a very long time.
I think I'm used to.
Petty. Parents petty as hell. I mean, I understand though. I'm doing that shit too.
Too much money on some games.
Going on zero gravity today.
Why?
Because my head feels like it's gonna pop off.
I don't know.
I have a lot, but I don't know if I remember all of it.
Caring what other people think.
Biggest regret, not going to private school.
I don't know if I...
13? These niggas get to looking older and older. Nigga wearing the I Love Hot Mom shirt with earrings. Bro, was I just... Bro, I was born with the African curse, bro. I wasn't real till 50.
I remember all of it.
Caring what other people think.
Biggest regret, not going to private school sooner. I guess it's like the academics were like so much better than the kids that I get to hang out with now. I'm very blessed to hang out with the kids that I hang out with, so.
Moving here. I don't know. I've let a lot of people like walk over me and just being too like shy and just not like expressing myself enough.
Understandable.
Not doing as well in middle school.
Getting back with my ex when I was like 17.
What the fuck? Why is that a regret? I mean, I don't know what that affected on him, like, but it's like the first 2 years of middle school don't really matter. As long as you pass, you pass. Unless the nigga didn't pass. But like, nigga, they passed you through middle school for existing, bro. I feel like high school is what matters.
Years old.
What do you do?
In middle school.
Getting back with my ex when I was like 17 years old.
What do you do?
They like basically cheated on me.
Despite being teenagers, the answers have gone a little more serious, but what regrets could result from what some call the best time of a person's life? What's your biggest regret?
Not researching the college I went to school. I didn't like look at the Reddit.
Not having the confidence to do the things I wanted to do, like holding yourself back because
You're still 21. Come on, bro. You got time. You got time.
I feel like you could do so much more, but you're like, I'm so anxious and scared.
Biggest regret? I don't know, probably crashing my car into the side of a highway.
Okay.
Biggest
regret, the f-
downloading Tinder. I met a guy on there and he really f***ed me up.
Getting to that age, you know?
Yeah, we'll say not finishing college.
Okay. How long did you go there for?
Like 2 years.
2 years ago? Why'd you leave?
Cause I had a offense and I lost all my financial aid.
I would have to say not speaking up for myself. I very much was a pushover for a lot of my life, and it just kind of got me in a lot of situations that I didn't want to be in.
Not taking a leap of faith when I wanted to.
My biggest regret is not...
You see, no. I wanted somebody to say this.
I didn't want to be in.
Not taking a leap of faith when I wanted to.
I don't want to get to this age on some real ass shit, chat. I don't want to get to this age and then have this thought on everything I love. I like when I get around 25, 26, I want to know that, nigga, I sat here and I did what I wanted and I did what I love regardless of what anybody thought, nigga. I don't want to, bro. That shit's gonna kill me. Bro, that's just gonna kill me. I don't want to be that nigga. I'm gonna do everything I want to do in his life.
My biggest regret is not coming to America sooner.
I don't think I have one because I learned from everything that I went through after.
That's about the damn near best answer. I mean, that's not the soundboard I was supposed to. Anyways, I feel like that's the best answer here though, cause it's like your mistakes make you stronger, so it shouldn't be no real regrets. Like unless you damn well. Other people look at shit differently, so let me shut up.
So the dust settles and you reflect. You're like, it was important I went through that.
My biggest regret? Dyeing my hair red.
Well, I guess the fun is over now, but let's see what people in their 30s regret now entering a life of independence and responsibility.
I mean, if I was choosing a career path again, I would probably choose something different.
Should have been writing earlier.
Biggest regret? Not having
All that means is do what you want to do. Do what you love early.
him sooner.
Maybe not finishing college.
Why do you leave?
I had a baby.
What's your biggest regret?
Drinking too much.
No regrets tattooed on me.
Oh my god.
No, I don't regret anything actually.
Being afraid of stuff, like afraid to make changes in your life.
Not finishing school early.
What's your biggest regret?
None.
No regrets?
Nah. Yeah, everything been a lesson thus far.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta live life.
You know what I mean? I gotta live through it. Fight it.
Even though there have been some prominent regrets so far, once you enter your 40s, you become at risk of a midlife crisis.
I don't think I can say that on video. Having kids. What? Doing too many drugs.
Oh, that scared me. Doing too many.
There's many.
Many?
Having
Too
kids
many.
is a regret. Well, I don't know what went on these people's lives, but bro, I feel like having kids, bro. That's why I gotta set myself up early for them. Bro, I feel like having kids, bro. I want me a little mini me, bro. I don't want to regret having a kid. I feel like that's. I want me a little mini me. I want me a little Chuck to run around a bit. I doesn't have it, and I'm gonna set that nigga up for life. So he's always gonna get the hugs. He's always gonna be great. He's always gonna be independent. And if it's a girl, she's always gonna be great, and she's never gonna need no man. She's literally gonna be rich from the day of her birth. Both of them. So like they're never gonna need shit. Like, bro, I genuinely want me a mini me. Facts. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you can regret that. That's me though.
Need to just name one?
Probably.
Stay young, guys.
Probably the way I raised kids early on.
Well, not moving in love earlier in my life. Moving out of fear more than moving out of love.
Right. So you wish you had just done the things you're passionate about?
But just moving in love, period. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have done that more than anything. Because I was living in fear, and it caused me to make a lot of bad decisions in my life and perceive things in a different way than I would if I was moving out of love.
You know, life is short, and there's people in our lives. You know, you want to let the small things go and just continue to forgive and love.
Not getting into working for nonprofit earlier. I worked in television for 15 years.
Right.
And never felt good about it.
I don't have regrets.
Not living in New York City long enough.
My biggest regret was not going overseas when I was in college.
Not moving abroad for my master's degree.
By now, your earlier life decisions would have led you to your life at 50, which was starting to get me some much more deep answers.
My biggest regret was not dating. I never got married, and I got beautiful children, but it's like you can make children and not be produced.
And that, oh my God, they saying all the shit. I don't want to ever be a baby daddy. I don't want to. Yo, the baby daddy reality is not a reality I want to live. Yo, I'm so scared to live that reality. Like, bro, I don't want to. I don't want to have to be put on no child support. It's not even about the money. It's not even about the money, really. I just don't want to have my kids grow up in this. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's why I got a court, bro. I'm a courter. I got a court because I don't want that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Not taking my time. I rushed through high school. I rushed through college. I'm a news journalist, so I rushed into a career. I would have taken it a little slower, taken my time. After college, I would have traveled Europe for a year and then started my career.
What's your biggest regret?
This interview.
How old are you?
Bitch. Got some nerve.
It's too late, Meg. Not joining the NBA.
Not joining the NBA. Were you good at basketball?
I'm 6'7". What do you think?
I had a...
Hey, you was not making the league. I don't know how do I tell you? How do I tell you? Oh, this nigga had NBA talent, chat. It wasn't me.
Alcohol before the interview I failed.
Like a job interview.
Yeah, job interview.
Hey, you learned from it.
I don't have any regrets at the moment.
I don't know if I have a regret.
Not traveling around the world earlier in life.
Well, I should have maybe stayed in college when I was in, but I'm made up for it.
What did you do to make up for it?
I became an investor.
Got any investments that you?
Out of the ashes rises the phoenix.
Okay,
Yeah.
so buy the dip. After possibly partying,
Interesting.
working,
I don't know
and
what that
caring for
means.
children for the last 60 years, most people will have retired and now have a lot of time to think about their past life choices and decisions.
Dealing with the wrong people and getting out, like when you feel like you should get out, but you don't because you think that it'll change.
They'll
Like a relationship, you mean?
change.
Yeah, a relationship.
Not painting because I had to raise kids.
No, I didn't go to university, but I should have.
My biggest regret is that my mother, when I applied for university, checked the box accountant instead of architect.
My biggest regret that how it's gonna be your future.
Oh, okay. So you think I'm gonna get into trouble? Or just our generation?
What is she talking about?
Don't worry about me.
Study
Nigga, that's not the
something
question.
that would have given me a bigger opportunity in life.
Not seeing David Bowie in Berlin in 1977.
I don't have regrets.
Don't have any regrets.
69. Not spending more time with the kids when they were growing up.
Now at 7 years
I can't be that dad. That's what I'm saying. Can't be on baby daddy trauma, bro. I can't be on baby daddy duties, baby daddy business, nothing baby daddy related. Absolutely not.
old, most people's path has been set. Anything they could have done, they likely can't do anymore, which could lead to some strong reflections.
70.
What's your biggest regret?
I didn't do a lot of things while I was young.
Anything specific?
You didn't become a billionaire.
Yeah, that's one of them, right?
Is I would change some of the ways that I raised my kids.
This is only my third time in New York.
None.
Not doing more crazy things when I was younger. I did crazy things, but not enough.
And you're not doing as much crazy things nowadays?
You don't have the energy.
What age do you
Yeah,
think
you're
you stop feeling
75.
that
Good
energy
lord.
at?
75.
75?
That's right.
Just like hits you like a wall.
You hit it exactly.
I'm almost there.
I didn't take better care of my teeth.
I have things that I regret, but then I forgave them. So I don't feel like I have things to regret.
I have to
say I don't have regrets.
I
see them as learning experiences.
Right.
That I did not become.
No bullshit. This is how I view life too, bro. I mean, this is how I started viewing life. Like, cause me, a nigga like me, bro, I be regretting everything. Well, like, I'm gonna say my past mindset, but I just learned, like, if half the shit that happened or I didn't happen or I didn't do, I wouldn't like half the shit I like. I probably wouldn't be pushed the string. I probably would just buy NPC. And that's not what I am. I'm fucking goated. Gotta keep it a buck. Gotta keep it a buck with you, man. Gotta keep it a buck.
Become a teacher.
Now beating the average life expectancy, what would someone who's been alive for 80 years do differently or regret from their entire life?
I look back and things look much sweeter than they did then. I don't want to regret. I don't want to feel bad about all the bad things I did.
I regret not having children.
Right. Was there a reason you didn't have them at the time? Or?
Get married.
Oh my gosh. 80 with dead. Oh. That just sounds like a depressing a depressing life I don't want. Well, depressing in my book because I want kids. For them, she may be feeling free. Her whole life, she was probably feeling free as hell.
I couldn't play shortstop for the New York Yankees.
That I didn't travel. I have none.
None?
None.
I was an officer in the Marine Corps. That was really a wonderful experience, and I finished up after my 3-year commitment. I should have stayed in.
I can't really think of what it might be. Yeah, I think when you're younger, you expect a lot more from yourself. You're more critical of yourself. I think as you get older, you kind of take it easier on yourself.
I don't have one. I don't really have anything that I regret.
That would be mine.
Despite living for almost a century, most people started to become more content with the decisions they've made, and I was more than curious.
At this point, I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy, but they have to, bro. It's been like years since some of the that they made happen. At this point, it's just like you got to be content.
To hear the biggest regrets from the small few living over 90 years old.
I'm sorry I got married so young.
It's not, ain't gonna lie. Am I tripping, chat, or does she look young for 90 years? She don't look like a 90, like 70. Not what I expect a 90-year-old. She don't even look like high 60s. I don't know.
Married at 18.
Nah,
that
70s.
was a big regret. So got divorced and had 2 children to raise by myself.
My biggest regret, I guess, would be when I went to college and I didn't pay attention.
Some of my biggest regrets were probably because I didn't explain to the children about my life until they got older.
Not really. Life is not easy.
I'm gonna keep my kids involved, bro. They gonna know. They gonna know what a nigga had to go through. Like, they're gonna know my lore. See, I'm not gonna be on some me and my dad shit where he tells me all his lore at 18. Normal shit. No, kids gonna know what they gonna, like, I'm gonna have to be like it.
Life is what you make it.
What's your biggest regret?
It takes a lot of thought because I don't think I have one.
I don't think I would either. Now that I think about it, choose what you want to do and work appropriately to get it.
And you'll have no regrets that way. Almost everyone with the most life experience said they had the least regrets, an outcome I never expected.
I can't think of anything right now. Biggest regret is not continuing my education. I went as far as high school.
I can't think of anything right now that I say, oh, I wish I had done and I had never done. No regrets.
I got no regrets.
No regrets?
I got no regrets whatsoever. My greatest responsibility right now is to be a good example of faith. Help them whenever you can. Always be truthful and honest, and you'll never have any regrets.
Oh, yo, that's a W video. Don't get me wrong. That nigga speak like, he might just succumb to the internet. That nigga speaks very well for a nigga. I wouldn't expect a nigga to that well articulate. I thought the age is when you start like overly slurring your words and shit. Wow.